right now, going north. And it's on the California side. 95 also goes north and south, obviously, in Arizona. But I'm on the California side and traveling along the Colorado. But there's not much access to the Colorado. It's private land mostly. It's not like over by Parker that I showed you guys, going to Parker Dam, where there's a lot of RV parks and BLM co-op campgrounds and day use campgrounds, and then the Crossroads BLM campground where you can make reservations online. This is quite different, but it's such a unique drive, and it's such a unique area. If you're ever over in California and Blythe and want to do just a little jaunt, go up 95 north, you can go all the way to 62, hang east on 62, and go back into Parker. So you can do like a loop. And just a scenic drive. There's nothing to really do or see. But I don't know if y'all can see the mountains out my window here, but it's just quite a lovely little drive. According to the U.S. Public Lands map by Technomedia, a lot of this land over on this side is public land. BLM, it looks like, as far as the map goes, but it's spotted with some white squares, a lot of white squares actually, and that usually means oil and gas or private land. But I'm guessing out here, with as small as the little squares are, that it's oil and gas leases. But if you could get to it, but you can see as I'm driving, there's no real entry roads. Here's one right here, and but it went just past that entrance. It's bulldozed off so that you can't get in there. So a lot of people talk about all of the public land out west, and that you can just go anywhere and park, and it is true. Public land is available for you to camp on within whatever the laws, rules, regulations, and guidelines are for that area, and you have to look them up because it changes. But you can't, you often can't get off the road to get into them, and so just because it's there doesn't mean that you can go camp on it, because you can't get to any of this. Okay, the trip is getting real interesting. I don't know if y'all can see the highway ahead of me, but it goes straight up a mountain, kind of like that. So I'm fixing to put the carburetor to test. Plus, there have been no gas stations on this road. None. So I am between a half a tank and a quarter of a tank. I usually like to, when I'm traveling, keep it at half a tank and above. And that has not been possible because there hasn't been gas stations. So, and it says it's 75 miles away from Joshua Tree. Hopefully there'll be something between here and there. Fingers crossed. Called 29 Palms, and I don't know if y'all can hear me or not because I'm right on the road, but I just put 25.047 gallons of gas in my tank, and my tank is a 25-gallon tank. So I was beyond low. I was at the bottom of the red mark. But you guys, since I left Blythe, there has not been a single gas station. There was nothing I could do about it. So what I'm doing now is I'm treating myself to a Starbucks because that was very, 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 very stressful. And I am 30 miles, I think, from my destination. And I want a treat. So that's what I'm doing. Getting myself a treat. Interesting little town. 29 Palms. Got my Starbucks. Oh, that will get me through these last 30 miles. And I really needed that little pick-me-up. Yeah, what an interesting town. Oh, I can't believe I almost ran out of gas. Of all the things that I've prepared for and made sure that I was ready for, did not see 0 gas stations on the route as part of the problem. It's all good. All part of the Es una aventura. My site right now, but he is leaving right as I'm getting here. So how cool is that? But I think I have to go back around to get out and come back. He's fixing to drive right by me. But that's my insight right there. And it looks like it has water. How nice. I didn't know that it had water. But there goes the guy that had my site. And so how cool is that? I don't know whether I can just back up to get in there. It looks like that might be iffy. So I don't think I will. But I found my spot. Center this morning and I got my passport book stamped and I got a map. I was going to get a t-shirt, but they don't have any staff. They said to run the register. Somebody has to come from another office this afternoon to turn on the computers and turn on the transaction. Can't even swipe cards, take cash, anything. So, welcome to the Short-Handed National Park System. Bless their hearts. She was so kind, but I couldn't even buy a t-shirt. And this afternoon, it is going to be raining. Clouds are moving in fast, but it's all good. It's all good. That just means I get to come back another time and do the trails and walk Joshua Tree National Park. It's very pretty here. Look at the blooms on this Joshua tree. I have never seen that. Well, I was wrong. Now that I'm noticing it, there's several. There's a fresh green one. And then up here, this one has 2. How pretty.